So hello everyone, we are back again with the next question from the ICSE Grade 10 Chapter 1 Force. Till now we have covered 7 questions. We are ready with 8th question, and this time it is related to uh, when I say meter rule. Now, one important thing we all need to understand is whenever we are talking about a meter rule. So let's say if this is a meter rule. Meter rule means it starts from 0, it goes to 100 centimeter, it's 1 meter rule, and it will have its weight at 50 centimeter. So that's the meter rule. It will always have its weight at 50 centimeters. So based on this concept, we'll start with question number 8. Question number 8, it says that always I would advise you to keep a ruler with you for solving such questions. The question number 1, which is question 8 for today is, it says a uniform meter rule is pivoted at its midpoint. So let's draw. So we are talking about question 8. This is a uniform meter rule which is pivoted at its midpoint. So pivoted at midpoint means it's at 50 centimeter. The fulcrum is at 50 centimeter, is suspended at a weight of 50 GF is suspended. So 50 GF, let's say this is the weight, which is 50 GF. Weight will always exert force in the downward direction. Is suspended at one end of it. Where should a weight of 100 GF be suspended to keep the rule horizontal? So this weight will take it in the anti-clockwise direction. So the question says, where should we place the weight of 100 GF? The 100 GF will try to take it clockwise. So we have to find this distance. Now, because this is at one end, so we know this distance is 50 centimeter. So for solving such question, you have to use principle of moment, which says that anti-clockwise moment equals to clockwise moment. So now if I say anti-clockwise moment, it means we have force into perpendicular distance equals to force into perpendicular distance. So if I call this as force 1, so let's say force 1 is 50 into D1, which is 50, equals to force 2. Force 2 is going to be 100, that is given to us. And D2 is X we have to find. So therefore we can get X equals to 50 into 50 upon 100. So this 0 gets cancelled. And what is left out is 25 centimeters. So if the load of 50 GF is kept on the left end, then we'll get the, to balance this ruler, we have to keep the load of 25 centimeter on the right end. And let's check whether this is working and valid with our answer available in the question or not. So yes, so you can see here the answer says at a distance of 25 centimeters from the other end. That's our question 8. Let's go to question 9. For question 9, as I told you, we have to keep this in mind. It says a uniform meter rule. So again, a uniform meter rule is balances. So I call it as uniform meter rule. So if it is uniform meter rule, it will be having its weight exactly at, so this is 0, this is 100. Its weight will be exactly at 50 centimeter, right? It says a uniform meter rule balances horizontally on a knife edge placed at 58 centimeters. So 58 centimeter is going to be on this side. This would be 58, right? When a weight of 20 GF is suspended from one end. So we need to understand that this, when the fulcrum is at this end, this will go in the anti-clockwise direction. So which means to balance it, we have to keep the weight on the other end. So that is 20 GF is suspended from one end. So 20 GF is placed here. This is 20 GF, which will try to bring it in the clockwise direction. So when we are looking at it, the question says draw the diagram of the arrangement. This is the diagram of arrangement. You can see this is the weight of the ruler. This is fulcrum at 58. So this distance is going to be 8 centimeter. This distance is going to be 42 centimeter if I'm not wrong, right? So this is our diagram for the arrangement. Next it says what is the weight of the rule. So for weight of the rule, we know we have to use a principle which is anti-clockwise moment equals to clockwise moment. And anti-clockwise moment in this case would be work is the force which is acting in the weight, which is the force acting in the downward direction, into distance. Now, what distance are we taking from 58 fulcrum to 50, which is 58 minus 50 equals to clockwise moment, which is weight is 20 GF into distance. Now, distance from the fulcrum is going to be 100 minus 58, which I've already written it as 42. So let's check what is the answer. W into this is 8 equals to 20 into, when we get 100 minus 58 is 42. So therefore we get weight of the ruler equals to 20 into 42 upon 8. Let's check what do we get. This is 4 2s are, this is 4 5. This is going to be 2 1. So we get 5 into 21. So answer comes out to be 5 ones are 5 5 2 1 0. So that is 105, and unit we have used is GF. So that would be 105 GF. And let's check, is that the answer available? Yeah, this was the answer. So I would always advise, whenever you're solving such question, please use ruler and keep it like this, ruler with the eraser and sharpener. That will definitely help. That's it from my end. Thank you and have a great time. If you have any question, do put it in the comment box. Till then, we meet in the next video. Have a great time. Bye-bye.